I know if I probably didn't have any Black teachers, I want to be looking at becoming a teacher. And really, that's why they matter to me.
I am Dr. Anona Smith-Williams, and I am the Associate Dean for Student Success and Strategic Engagement for the College of Education. I want to thank you for joining us for this roundtable. We're going to talk about 3 initiatives, which are LIFT, which is the Leadership Institute for Future Teachers, Education Scholars, which is we call our Ed Scholars, and then we also have a We Teach for North Carolina, which is an alternative spring break trip. So Gio and Elise, you both attended our first alternative spring break trip, and then you attended the second one. So can you share with me what that meant to you?
I went to explore rural counties. We went to go talk to many teachers.
There are people in those counties that really, really care about the kids, and that was so evident when we went. And we met so many stakeholders in those communities, and we walked through the classrooms, and it was something that I had never experienced before.
I personally believe that the only reason I'm an Ed Scholars is because I went on this trip.
I agree with Gio. I don't think I would be an Ed Scholar now if I didn't go on the trip.
You both are Ed Scholars. It puts you student teaching in a rural county. So what made you decide to do that?
I'm a first-generation college student, so personally, my parents were immigrants to the United States, and going through school, I entered speaking Spanish. I felt like I had a debt to owe to many students that come from these kinds of some similar backgrounds as me to sort of teach in these counties that need a representative.
I'm from Wake County, and my dad taught in Wake County for a number of years, and my mom still works in Wake County. So I have a unique situation where, following in my family's footsteps and where I'm from, it would have seemed natural for me to go to a Wake County school, but I really wanted to see what else was out there for me. And so I am in a unique position where I can bring some new things to the counties, but I can also learn so much from the people that are already there, and listening to the teachers there and the stakeholders and being a part of that community. I feel like I wouldn't just be a number.
So the Leadership Institute for Future Teachers, which we call LIFT, is a 1-week residential program for rising high school seniors from all across the state. They have an interest in teaching and to learn about leadership development through the lens of educational equity and about advocacy for finding their voice to support social change in their schools. How did LIFT impact your decision to be a teacher? Did it move the needle in any way?
LIFT is important because it helps people who don't really know if they want to be a teacher, helps them solidify being a teacher. It helps you really know what you want to do with your life and when you get out of college.
The LIFT program gives you so much new skills with leadership and so many new experiences. Most of the people we talk to are people of color or bilingual people, and for me, I go to a predominantly white school, and so it's great seeing all of these people who represent me and my culture, my community, that want to do the same things as me. My favorite teacher I've ever had, Miss Nicole Leary, she recognized that I have a different learning style than most of the other kids in my classroom. And she would work with me always to figure it out. She actually recommended me for the LIFT program. She's just made such a big impact on my life, and she's definitely the reason why I now want to be a math teacher.